Hi, my name is Brandon Griffith. I am a communication major here at Columbus State University. The title of my essay is The Beautiful Exchange, What It Means to Believe in Jesus. I believe it was the hardest 2.5 years of my life. Mary and Maggie were students in the youth group I pastored for 8 years, sisters bound together by the misfortune of birth into a cycle of addiction, abuse, and poverty. My life, by contrast, seemed ideal. My wife and I, after 10 years of marriage, lived happily with our daughter and son, ages 9 and 7. We might have lived on in this state of peace had it not been for Jesus Christ. My wife and I would talk at night about Mary and Maggie, how they needed to be loved and given a fighting chance. When I learned that Mary, the elder sister, was being turned out of her home to go God knows where, the natural response was to intervene. My wife and I invited her into our home. Mary came to us with years of emotional baggage, but she gradually responded to the love we showed her. 5 months after Mary came to us, I discovered that Maggie was enduring the same sexual abuse that Mary had escaped. We immediately removed Maggie from the abusive situation, and when no one in her family would take her, we invited her to stay with us as well. We would simply do the best we could in our 1,200 square feet, 3-bedroom house. Mary's reaction to Maggie's arrival took us completely by surprise. She became envious and began acting out in ways that ended with her admission into the psychiatric ward of a local hospital. We had no choice but to relinquish custody for our family's sake, and the experience left a profoundly dark impression upon me and my wife. Maggie fared better for a while and made many improvements over time, but never truly connected with our family the way as Mary had initially. Recently, Maggie's adult cousin invited her to come live with their family, and she made the decision to move. After 2.5 years, we once again have a family of 4, yet we are not the same 4 that we were. There is a cost to loving someone who is emotionally wounded. The person cannot be lifted unless another is willing to descend into her pain. We suffered a short time, while Maggie will spend the rest of her life rising above her past. Her story is one of breaking the cycle of addiction, abuse, and poverty, and I believe she will have a story worth telling. The blame for my family's sacrifice falls to Jesus Christ. It was Jesus who taught us true love by entering our world, our suffering, taking it upon himself in death so that we might fully live. Like Jesus, when we invited in Mary and Maggie, we invited in their brokenness. By their brokenness, we were broken. And perhaps what wholeness we knew will bring some measure of wholeness to their lives also. My wife and I embrace this beautiful exchange because we believe in Jesus.